never went in the 80s, but I was a 90s and early 2000s Taco Bell guy, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I remember getting Nachos Bel Grandes like around 93 that fucking rocked.
And those are the ones that have like the refried beans on it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good stuff.
Yep, that's exactly right. Number 3, Death Trap.
Fairuza Balk's vagina. No. Yeah, we give him the Golden Wiener Award.
Ooh, speaking of Golden Wiener Awards,
I believe in magic in a young girl's heart.
Man Bear Pig.
Man, bear, pig.
Always go with Man Bear Pig. Man Bear Pig for the win.
Like old people and ass, you know?
Rubber and Perspiration.
Yeah, rubber perspiration. There's your title.
That's a good title, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress. Damn, we got to fucking slap the rabbit ears on that TV, man.
Recording in progress. Well,
Recording in progress.
all right. So, do you guys believe in reincarnation?
I believe in magic in a young girl's heart.
Okay, sweet. How about you,
Well,
Charlie Ray?
yes and no, because my belief is that everything is occurring all at one time. So what you would call reincarnation is really just another part of you that's existing at the same time in a different time. Does that make sense? All time
Like
exists at
parallel
once.
universe?
Yeah. Well, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. We have to give time a linear interpretation for it to make sense to human mind, but I'm of the consistency that it's all happening at once. Weird shit.
Well,
I don't see any evidence of that.
okay.
Well,
We've talked about this before where I'll just see a weird story and then I'll screenshot it, and then a couple days later I'll go check out Google and I'll search the person's name and all the shit from the picture, right? Like just because sometimes when you see something on Instagram, it just disappears and you never see it again.
right.
So if I see something that I
Yeah.
find interesting, but I know I don't have time to look it up or like look into it, I'll do a screenshot. And then when I go through my pictures, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I wanted to investigate this to see. Because I mean, is it real? Is it not real? If you can't find any other data on it, it's probably just somebody posting a picture with some fake words, or you know what I mean, like a fake story. But if you can
Right.
find like
Sydney Sweeney and the fake story about her cutting the crusts off her sandwiches.
that was real.
No, that was my made up story.
Well, in my head, it's real.
It could be real.
She could cut the crust off of my sandwich any day.
If she was gonna touch your wiener, Charlie Ray, but before she touched it, she wanted to stab one of your testicles with a thumbtack, would you let her do it?
Just a thumbtack? Sure.
Right into your nut, like through the scrotum into your nut.
Oh, that's a little bit intense.
Yeah,
You
but she's
never
gonna
know.
touch your dick after.
I might like it.
I guess there's really honestly only one way to find out.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
So
Um,
if it ever happens, let us know.
yeah, you can't fill in for Mr. Clay.
No, no, I fully get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not built the same. Anyway, I saw this thing where it just showed a little boy and it showed an airplane in the background, and it said, at the age of 2, this boy told stories to his family about being an airline pilot and dying in a plane crash, and they didn't believe him until they blah 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 blah. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I wonder what that's about. And I was researching that today, and I was like, oh, this is good because it's like sort of Halloween, I guess, reincarnation. It's sort of spooky, if it exists. But his name is James Leninger, or Leninger, meh, Leninger. Anyway, James Leninger is the son of Bruce and Andrea Leninger, and beginning at the age of 2, he made statements and demonstrated behaviors that suggested he remembered the life of an American pilot killed during World War II. A young man who has now been identified as James N. Houston Jr., and that's the name of the pilot that died. So this little boy's name is James, and the pilot that he apparently is reincarnated from was also named James, but James Jr. So the case has garnered significant attention as the Lenningers told their story in several television interviews, and eventually they wrote a book about the whole experience. So then I looked into it, and people like researched that book and researched the family and did interviews with the kid and stuff. So this is like a thing that actually happened, not just like a random story I found on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
James would often, that's the little boy. James would often talk about flying Corsair planes, yet at the age of 2 would really have no knowledge of what a Corsair plane was.
Yeah.
He also talked about the planes having flat tires. And then only after his dad did some research did he learn that when the planes landed on the decks of the aircraft carriers or on a runway, the tires would get really, really flat because they were squished. Just the particular tires they used on that plane would get flat. And this little kid was 2 years old talking about the flat tires on his Corsair jet that he was flying. Yeah, the boy talked about landing his plane on a boat, about getting shot in the engine and crashing, and he would talk about his friend Jack, who also was in a plane but couldn't save him. They were all confirmed to have been real events when his father went to military museums and talked with survivors from the battle in World War II. So, I think it's Iwo Jima. Is that a
Yeah.
place? I'm trying to
Yeah.
find
Iwo
that.
Jima.
It was
Yeah.
one of the worst battles of the Pacific.
Yeah. So, in the year 2000, when he was 22 months old, his father took him to the Kavanaugh Flight Museum, and James was fascinated by the planes, but in particular by the World War II exhibit. James and his father made a second trip to the museum later that spring. On Memorial Day weekend, they were both there, and then James was very excited. He went through every part of the museum, but he grew really, really quiet when he got to the hangar that housed the World War II aircraft. He stood there staring and pointing at the planes as if in awe. And then within 2 months, James developed a habit of saying, "Airplane crash on fire," and slamming his toy planes into the family coffee table again and again and again, saying, "Airplane crash on fire." Around this time, he began having nightmares, and his behavior involved only screams at first, but then included words as well. "Airplane crash on fire, little man can't get out, help Jack." He would be heard all night. James would shout this over and over again while thrashing about and kicking his legs in the air. "Airplane crash on fire, little man can't get out, help Jack." So then one day, when James was just over 2.5, his father was looking through a book that he was planning to give to his own father for Christmas, and it was called The Battle for Iwo Jima, 1945. His father reports that James pointed to a picture showing an aerial view of the base of the island where Mount Suribachi, a dormant volcano, sits, and said, "That's where my plane was shot down." So this kid is like fucking 2.5, and he just points into his dad's book at an image, is like, "Hey, that's where my plane crashed, Daddy." And his dad's like, "What?" And then James responded, "My airplane got shot there, Daddy, in the engine, and I went down into the water." So a week after that, James' father talked to a veteran from the Natoma Bay who remembered a pilot named Jack Larson. He said Larson flew off one day and never returned, and no one knew what happened to him. And if you remember, the kid kept saying, "Help Jack," when he was screaming and having nightmares.
Yeah.
So this old retired pilot remembered a guy named Jack Larson who flew a plane but didn't know who this James guy was. So James's parents said that when he became old enough to draw, he was drawing constantly hundreds of battle scenes involving planes and signed them James 3. When his parents asked him about the signature, he said the 3 referred to not me being 3 years old, but because I'm the third James. And then he continued to sign these pictures even after he turned 4 as James number 3. And then he might have thought of himself as James a third because the pilot that he remembers being was James Jr., a guy named James Houston. So in June 2002, James's father attended his first Natoma Bay reunion. He learned that Jack Larson from Natoma Bay had survived the war. So the guy that he said, "Help Jack, help Jack." So his dad's trying to piece this together. Though he was not at the reunion, he was still alive and James' father visited him. He also learned that the only pilot from that ship that was lost during that battle was a 21-year-old from Pennsylvania named James M. Houston Jr. After the reunion, James' father turned his focus to Houston. He learned that Houston did not actually die on Iwo Jima, but instead, as the battle continued after the initial assault, he was one of 8 pilots from the ship who took part in a strike against transport vessels. And then the Japanese shot that plane down exactly how little James described it. And it crashed headfirst into the water, and the pilots that were in it drowned. They weren't able to recover any bodies. So the aircraft action report from the day was that Houston's plane was shot down from the engine, and Jack Larson, the one that James kept saying the name, is shown as the pilot of the plane next to Houston's. So as Houston was the only pilot from Natoma Bay actually killed during that operation, and his details closely matched James's statements, his parents concluded that he was the man whose life James had recalled when he had screamed the name Jack.
Wow.
It's kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of leads you to believe that reincarnation is real and somehow God forgot to erase his previous memories when he was reborn,
So Josh, you like
right?
That was
So,
awesome.
yeah. How's your
Yeah, that
internet?
whole
Fucking internet, man.
Oh, there we go. You're golden now. So
yeah.
what were you saying?
I was gonna say it leads you to believe that reincarnation is real and that God forgot to erase his memories when he was reborn.
It's fucked
Yeah.
up, right? Like,
Yeah, the guy that was in charge or the girl that was in charge of
Giving him the shot.
wiping him yeah, giving him the shot, wiping the slate before getting sent back, skipped a step.
so like Charlie Ray, you don't have kids, but you've have cousins and stuff, right? At one point in time, you had cousins when you were little, right? Or were you
Yeah,
around your friends' children or anything, like as small children, 2 years old and so?
not really. I
No?
was a very solitary child.
No, but you, like your age in the last 10 years, you've had friends who've had kids and you've been around those kids, right? Without molesting them.
Uh, I
Or molesting them, your choice.
Not really. I mean, most of my friends are all either childless or their kids way older, you know?
Hmm.
So
Okay, well, I guess this is
I do not have the chance. Ooh, I do not regularly have interactions with youngins just because I just don't in my life, you know?
okay. Well, then
You
I
could
guess
ask me this, like how many, Asians have you been around? Not a lot, you know? I mean, I just don't have a lot in the circles I run in. So
okay.
anyway,
Josh, if your 2-year-old kids come up to you and they're pointing at a picture in a book that was a plane that they were in when they crashed, and the kid's been drawing fucking airplanes forever, saying "Daddy, crash, don't burn, help Jack, little man can't get out." Like, would you not be concerned that something fucking really weird is happening?
I'd be like, stop saying that. Don't say that again. And then I'd beat the shit out of them until they stopped.
See, that's the problem. This guy's parents didn't do that. They
Be
indulged the
like,
little boy
you're spooking me out, kid.
are you
Shut
sure
the
you're not
fuck up.
American?
because he wants to beat his kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's a normal reaction everywhere, Charlie Ray. It's not just America.
Hmm.
I would try to get to the bottom of it. That would be intriguing, right? You would want to be like, what the fuck is this kid talking about? Like,
Yeah.
you would want to get down.
The kid kept talking about how he landed on a boat, landed on a boat, landed on a boat. And then when he saw the picture of the island and the volcano, he's like, "Oh, that's where I crashed." And then his dad was able to be like, "Okay, that's the Battle of Natoma." And then he talked to a survivor of it, and the survivor's like, "Yeah, we were all stationed like on an aircraft carrier thing there." And then he's like, "Holy fuck, my kid talked about that he would always be landing on a boat and that the wheels would be flat on his plane." And what fucking 2-year-old knows what a fucking Corsair plane is? Like, honestly.
No shit.
Dude, I loved World War II shit, but even I was like 6 or 7 before I was learning about that shit. I mean, I was like 8 when I was reading Soldier of Fortune, so
Yeah, but
that's
as a
weird
as a
enough.
as a 2-year-old,
Yeah,
you
I
Yeah.
can't
don't
find
even.
that stuff.
Yeah, well, fuck no. I doubt we had a bunch of shit around the house
Yeah.
at 2 years old. Well, first of all, I don't know that I could even read it to. So, you know,
Well, now you sound like you're from America.
no, I'm
Just
not sure I
kidding.
can read. I can always read now. The thing is though, is my dad was probably watching war movies and shit. I mean,
Well,
I
that makes
remember when I
sense.
was like 5 or 6 years old watching, like High Plains Drifter and like Outlaw Josie Wales and shit. I was watching like violent shit when I was way under 10. I mean, like violent shit. Maybe
So
that
when you hear a
explains
story like
things.
this though, and you say you don't like believe in like reincarnation as it states in this storyline, in this story, do you not
How do
think
you explain it? Yeah.
like yeah, like that's super fucked up. Like and like Josh says, getting to the bottom of it. Well, yeah, hell yeah, as a parent, well, I want to make sure my kid is not fucked up. And number
Mentally ill
two,
or something. Yeah.
I want to know what the fuck is going on because this is really, really weird.
Creepy and interesting.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
Halloweenish, I guess. Spooky.
sort of.
Yeah, it's spooky. Yeah, sorry,
Speaking of Halloween,
I don't have any Halloween stuff, but that's all I have.
I got five boxes for you guys to guess.
I'm
Oh,
in.
okay.
You're in?
Hopefully, I get at least one.
I like to guess for boxes.
Let's guess some boxes. What do you guys will? Movie number one. Sexy temptress Megan Fox is hotter than hell as Jennifer, a gorgeous,
Jennifer's
seductive
Body.
cheerleader who takes
Yeah,
evil to a whole new level. Jennifer's Body. Correct. It's a great
yeah.
movie.
So figures Clay would know that one. Hot
Fuck yeah.
chick.
Without a penis, which you didn't think I would get that one, did you?
Damn it. Okay, movie number two. Jennifer Lopez takes a terrifying journey
The
into the
Cell.
mind of a killer. The Cell.
God damn.
Two in a row.
The first time I saw that movie, I was on mushrooms, and I
Yeah.
can't even express how unfathomably unnerving that fucking movie is on mushrooms. The
I'll
have you
bet.
both seen it?
I have still not seen
Yes.
it.
Okay. There's a scene where they
Oh, wow.
glass comes down into a cow, like panes of glass, and then it splits the cow apart. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? And I never ever saw it again because I was fucking just freaked out by it. I should watch it again, like completely stone sober, but
It's not
Yeah,
that good of a movie, but there's some trippy
there,
scenes.
on mushrooms it probably ideal.
yeah. You know what though?
Yeah.
You probably could have watched Smurfs if you had never
Yeah.
seen it before on mushrooms, and you would have had like a wild experience. But
Yeah.
there is,
Anything on mushrooms.
yeah, there is a horror movie from the '70s that scared the living bejesus out of me, and I've never watched it again. I don't know the name of it, but it's got this thing where these people are kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and there's this mutated like pig bear thing in it.
Man Bear Pig?
No, it's not man bear pig, but it's pig bear type thing, and it's killing people. It's like mutated from like like nuclear like radioactive waste. So I don't know. I did find the title of it at some point when I looked it up by that description, but I can't remember what it is now.
I think that should be homework for another episode, is all three of us should watch that. And that way Charlie Ray can rewatch that terrifying thing from the 70s.
He doesn't know the name.
I can find it. I would probably bet it looks probably pretty stupid to me now, but when I was a
Yeah.
kid, I had like nightmares over this movie. I would yeah. That's why I didn't watch horror movies for many, many years, and it's still not like
Because
my
of that?
favorite. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it traumatized me. I don't know. Like I said, my parents literally, I mean, okay, like I was like 10 or 11 years old. My mom was getting her hair done, and I went to go watch Road Warrior by myself, and they wouldn't let me. And so I had to go get her. She had to come down there and tell them it was okay for me to see this movie by myself so she could go get her hair done. And so I watched like a fucking R-rated movie as an 11 or 12-year-old by myself, with all
Nothing wrong with
kinds of
that.
graphic shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Road Warrior. But I was pretty fucking already mature
Are
on
you
this
guys
shit.
both frozen?
I
Okay.
no, I've been reading, Soldier of Fortune since I was 8. So I mean, all right. What's the next movie?
Man Bear Pig.
Movie number three. Kate Hudson stars in Blank, a supernatural thriller that weaves a tale of and suspense. When Carolyn Ellis takes a job in Louisiana bayous, she unlocks a deadly secret involving magic, conjure, and sacrifice that pulls her into a terrifying world of strange, frightening, and unexplained incidents. The key to escaping may lie in a decrepit attic But if she dares to believe in what she discovers, everything she fears will become real, filled
Is it
with
flowers in
endless.
the attic?
No, no.
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
Oh, that was close. That's it?
Yeah, I got nothing.
I have no idea.
The Skeleton Key.
Oh, I know the name. Never seen it.
Hmm,
Ready for movie number 4?
Yes, sir.
sure.
From filmmaker Sam Raimi and acclaimed Japanese director Takashi Shimizu comes a terrifying tale of horror in the tradition of The Ring and 28 Days Later. Sarah Michelle Gellar stars as an
The Grudge.
American nurse.
Yeah, I was going to say The
The
Grudge. Yeah.
Grudge.
Damn it.
Is
That's
that the thing in the back of her
nothing.
head? Like she pulls her hair out and there's like a hand in the back of her head?
Is it a hand or is it like a weird exposed piece of brain or
I
something?
don't remember. She feels something in the back of her head. She
Uh,
pulls her hair and there's like something there that's like living.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
Last one.
I'm going to be blanked on this one. I told you I wasn't that good at horror.
Damn.
Man, bear, pig.
Man, bear, pig. Okay, this extended, uncensored version of the hit thriller Blank teams award winner Anna Paquin with Lena Olin and Ian Glenn as a family whose life forever changes when they move into a new home with an ancient secret. Not
Poltergeist.
long, nope, not long
Okay.
after Regina begins living in her family's remote country estate, she learns that there's something horribly disturbing about the old place. Even as her parents dismiss her concerns, strange things begin to happen whenever the lights go out. Soon, Regina realizes that a series of escalating supernatural events will unleash the full evil that resides in their house, and once it's released, you'll experience it like never before in this scarier, more shocking, uncensored version. What movie?
I've got nothing.
House on the Hill. I don't fucking know.
It's called Darkness.
Never heard of it.
No.
All I can think of when you're saying Anna Paquin, I was like, well, the weird spooky shit about her is Bon Temps, right? Like the vampire show that she was in.
Hmm.
I forget
Never
what it's
seen it.
called.
I
She
got
does.
That's it
zeroed,
for
man.
that
I
game.
feel horrible.
What's that, John?
I got blanked out, man.
That's it for that game.
Yeah, man.
Always go
See,
with
Mr.
man, bear, pig. Man, bear, pig for the
Yeah,
win.
yeah,
Play is the winner.
For once.
yeah. We give him the Golden Wiener Award.
Ooh, speaking of Golden Wiener Awards, I have two Urban Dictionaries.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's actually nothing to do with gold or wieners, but they're sort of
Oh.
Halloween related. So the first one is called Spooky Dookie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I was right.
A spooky dookie.
And it's
Yeah.
SpookyDooky, just in case.
A spooky dookies is when you got the scary shits because you ate like a bunch of bad Taco Bell and it's burning when it comes out, and when it sprays out, it looks like a cobweb.
Is there ever good Taco Bell? Is there? I
There
mean,
used to
if you
be.
had a
There
time
used
machine,
to be
yeah,
in
yeah,
another decade. There
yep,
was. I think the 80s and 90s fucking Taco Bell fucking rocked.
yeah. I
Uh,
never went in the 80s, but I was a 90s and early 2000s Taco Bell guy, and it was fucking
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it was good. I mean, I remember getting Nachos Belgrandes like around 93 that fucking rocked, except for
And
that
those are the
time I
ones that
got
have
a.
like the refried beans on it and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good stuff.
I
Sorry,
was always more of a Taco Time guy.
Never heard of Taco Time. Not down
Oh,
here.
Taco Time's good.
I like
But
Taco
but
Time.
the, okay. Well, I don't know what Taco Time is still, but that was back when Taco Bell was still in the old hacienda looking buildings,
Yeah.
before they went all modern. I think they should have kept that. I like that whole design. I mean, there wasn't much of a dining room area, but that would still fit in today's world. They don't even give a fuck about inside dining now at Taco Bell.
No.
So
Drive
they
through,
really
take it
just,
home. Don't shit in their
yeah,
toilet. They don't want that.
yeah, yeah.
How
That way they
about
don't
you,
have to
Josh?
have.
I think it's when you ate a whole bunch of black licorice jelly beans.
Gross.
So when you take a shit, it's all black
Just
and
a black
That
spooky.
sludge.
that happens when
Spooky.
I have to drink fucking Pepto-Bismol. I get the black dookie.
So
Oh, man.
good guesses. What I have here for spooky dookie is when you open your neighbor's pumpkin and you take a poop inside of it and put the lid back on.
Oh God.
So I don't know if you do it with a candle
Spooky.
lit or if you wait till the candle's no longer lit, because I think sitting above the candle might singe the butthole hair. But yeah, it's when you take a dump in your neighbor's pumpkin.
Nice.
And in a sentence, dude, I just did a spooky dookie to my neighbor Bob. He's gonna love the corn that I had for dinner.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
ew.
You. And it's not even Halloweeny except for the word pumpkin and the word spooky.
Hmm.
And I've got a number two here, not a number two. You get it? Uh,
Uh,
so I got a number two Urban Dictionary. It's called Stirring the Cauldron.
Oh, stirring the cauldron is when you're uh it's a Halloween party and you're in charge of the fruit punch bowl and you dip your nuts in it to stir it. That's called stirring the cauldron.
Okay.
Stirring the cauldron is when you're douching a very loose asshole.
Wait, is there any other kind?
I wouldn't know.
Not if you've been in jail.
So, stirring
Oh,
the cauldron, it's a slang term used for giving a hand job while wearing Bugle's corn snacks on your fingertips.
wow.
The act is continued until completion, and then you both share the Bugle snacks that are covered in semen.
Disgusting.
Ew.
In a sentence, we've got Amy and Janice talking to each other. And Amy says, "Hey, did you hear about what Kelly did to her new boyfriend?" Janice is like, "No, what happened?" Amy's like, "They were in his basement the other night, and Kelly was stirring the cauldron." Janice looks at her and says, "Lucky couple. I could really go for a cum-covered bugle right now."
Nasty.
So Janice is a fan of stirring the cauldron
Maybe that's why
Clearly.
Muhaha busted out of the prison
to go find some bugles and track me down.
because Chief was in there and stirred the cauldron.
I do have a would you rather, and that's all I can bring to the table tonight, boys. Are you ready?
Okay.
All
Yes.
right.
We're ready.
Would you rather play the game 7 Minutes in Heaven with the Wicked Witch of the West from Wizard of Oz, but she's constantly squeezing and yanking on your ball sack? Or with Nancy
Okay.
from The Craft, who's played by Fairuza Balk, except all Nancy wants to do while she's making out with you is also playing Stirring the Cauldron.
I have no idea who that is or what she looks like.
Fairuza Balk?
Yeah, I don't know.
You've never seen The Craft?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have to eat the bugles?
You have to eat the cum covered bugles.
Oh,
But it's your cum.
Oh,
still, I don't want to eat that. I'm gonna go with the Wicked Witch.
do you really want somebody to be yanking and squeezing on your nutsack while you're trying to make out with them? Like, it doesn't sound
It wouldn't be
playful.
the first time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not
But
fun.
eating the cum
Well,
covered bugles would definitely be the first time.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the same option. I mean, you
Okay.
haven't seen some of the
See?
things I've
See?
experienced. I usually haven't seen some of the things I've experienced in my tantric stuff. So there is some yanking in
I do
one of
think
them
Charlie Ray
going
needs
on.
to look up Fruza Bulk, though.
How you spell her name?
I don't know. It's a fucking weird name.
Just
F
like it sounds.
F A
Fariza Bulk.
Fairuz
Ah, here it is.
A.
Fairuza bulk. God, the way I spelled it still brought her up. I spelled it
Right?
Fereza bulk, and it's bulk. Let's see here. Let's see what she was. Oh,
The chick from
isn't that the?
Waterboy.
I was gonna say, isn't that the girl from Waterboy? Yeah.
Yeah, and the one where they curb stomp the guy and Edward Norton goes to prison for being a Nazi.
She's a little scary looking now, but
And almost
um,
famous.
But yeah,
yeah,
but
it's
from The
sort of famous.
Craft, if you search the word The Craft along with her name and then take a look at her, Now
She's
picture
hot
her
in all
wearing,
her movies.
I'm sure it's probably a lot better than how she looks right now. I just had Jamie send you a little something.
and then put those
I just
little.
don't want the bugle snacks. That's the only problem.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what if it's a not a snack but a meal? She put it on both hands, so it feeds you both.
Mm.
That's not sweetening the deal.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean,
She's of Persian origin, and her name means turquoise because of the color
Oh,
of her eyes. Her grandfather named her.
oh,
creepy.
Yeah. Let's see here. What was I saying? What were we talking about?
you're talking
Or what
about
were
eating cum-covered bugles.
I was not.
We're talking about
That
how I'm not going to eat the cum covered
well,
bugles.
I don't blame you. I
Like that's
would not
so much
either.
salt. They're already
I'm
salty
going to go for the
snacks.
nut tugging. Nut tugging.
That's like jizzing on peanuts and then eating them. It's like, why? That's so much
Too
salt.
much salt. You can't salt already salted stuff.
No, terrible.
No.
You guys ready for some Halloween idioms?
Fuck yeah, I was hoping someone would bring these up.
Okay, how about number
Oh,
one? Spill
yeah, I remember.
one's guts.
Oh wait, hold
What does
on.
that
Charlie
mean?
Ray's
Hold
got
on.
a
Oh,
correction for
No, no,
something.
I pulled her up from the craft. So,
And now
yeah.
you want to eat the bugles.
No, probably not. She's still weird looking even back then, but
I don't know
bangable.
anywhere on her agenda where she's asking for a six pack and six figures a year, Charlie Ray.
Well, that's true.
So
I mean,
maybe
I like the fact that in Waterboy that she'd fucking off somebody and bury the body for the Waterboy. I
that's
mean,
love.
she was in it to win it, baby. Okay, so idioms. Let's move on with idioms.
number one, spill one's guts.
Tell a secret?
Yeah,
Yep. Number two, scared stiff.
like rigor mortis, scared so much you can't move.
Yep, that's exactly right. Number three, death trap.
Fairuza Balk's vagina. No. Go ahead, Clay.
I don't know. Like I know the under I get the gist of the phrase for what was it again? Death trap?
Death
Something
trap.
Death trap.
you go near it and you will not survive. Like it's going to kill you. It's like a car with like the lug nuts off of the wheels. That's a death trap. You drive in that,
Or an
you die.
unstable building or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number four, come back to haunt someone.
That's when you've done something and it comes back to haunt you. Like say you,
Fuck someone's wife.
yeah,
You stirred the cauldron, but you refused to eat the snack.
Yeah. Stirring the cauldron would also come back to haunt you when you ate those cum covered bugles.
Yeah.
How about skeletons in your closet?
This is like secrets that you want to keep hidden,
yeah, like
Secrets from
bad
the
secrets.
past.
like eating cum covered bugles.
Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
skeleton I'd keep in the closet forever.
How about making one's blood boil?
Is that anger related?
Yeah,
That's definitely anger related.
it's just intense anger, I'd say.
Like you're
Yeah, it's
seething?
when you get someone to the point of that anger, you're making their blood boil.
Okay.
Number seven, the witching hour.
I don't know when that is. I know it is an actual time on a clock. Early
Yeah, it
morning?
is.
Late night, early morning?
Nope.
Okay.
Charlie Ray, I guess.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
The witching hour.
Oh, the witching hour. The witching hour is after midnight because that's
It's
only when
midnight.
yeah, it's when bad things
Yeah.
happen.
Number eight, a ghost town.
Ghost town?
Empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when things are empty.
Empty and devoid of life or activity.
Like our dating lives.
Exactly. How about a
Uh,
night owl?
Is that someone who stays up late?
That
yeah.
is. How about the cat out of the bag?
Well, somebody finally slapped Schrodinger upside the head and took it out of Schrodinger's bag cat.
Pulled it out of the box and made sure it was alive?
The cat's out of the bag is when something that was supposed to be kept secret or whatever is it's like the secret's out of the bag.
Revealed?
The cat's out of the bag,
Ab-
yeah.
Absolutely correct. How about to dig one's own grave?
You're gonna fuck yourself. Like it means
Well,
the act of you're doing something that's gonna fucking end your own life.
Yeah, like if you keep taunting your mom when you know if you pop off, she's gonna smack you with their sandal. You're digging your own grave.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. How about a scaredy cat?
A pussy.
Someone who is easily frightened.
Justin Trudeau, it's a scaredy cat.
How about over one's dead body? Over my dead body.
And
To
do you
have
have
to
it,
get
Mr.
something done, but in order to do it, no, like an adamant stand that you're never going to do it. The only way it's going to get done is if you're dead and then it gets done. Like
Right.
you're going to stop something from happening. I don't know. I can't really explain that.
Well, like people who say the only way you're gonna take
Here,
my
this
guns is over
explains
my
it.
dead body.
Yeah, it's like when someone will do everything they can to prevent something from happening.
Okay. Yep. That's way more
Uh,
eloquent.
Number
Yeah,
14, to stab someone in the back.
to betray someone.
Correct. Thus concludes the Halloween idiom. Bob is your uncle.
Well, we still don't have a title.
Like a fart in a windstorm.
Bob's your dunkle.
Do you
That's
guys
another. That's an idiom, so that's an appropriate title. No,
If you could dress up like any character for Halloween as an adult, what would it be?
and like I don't have a limit. Like the money for the
Yeah,
costume.
anything.
So I'm
So
like a
extravagant.
celebrity. I can do
Yeah,
whatever fucking costume I want.
exactly.
Ooh, that's so good. There's so many things that I'd like to be,
with
but
somebody with a large
obviously,
penis, probably.
yeah, it'd be great to. I mean, just show up with a girl on your arm, like a date.
And tits.
Oh
How
yeah,
about some nice tits?
and a veiny wiener. Wait, are we back to this again? Fuck, that's good. And it's a solo costume, not like a couple costume or two people in a.
Just solo.
It depends. I mean, for me, it depends on if I want to go for something really wild and crazy or something comfortable. Like I got to be in it for a long period of time. That's the difference. I mean,
Oh, I'm not even thinking of comfort. I'm just thinking, what is the best Halloween costume you would love to go as?
I I tell you, when I did see at a Halloween party one time, like a costume party, some guy did an amazing, like really decked out version of what was Tim Curry's character as the devil thing. What was he called? You know, I'm talking about that movie where he's like the devil with the big
Oh,
horns
the
and
big, yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This guy like fucking, he went all out. I mean, he won the contest. I mean, it was fucking spot on, perfect costume of that. That was really cool. I'd want to do like just something classic, like a Killer Frankenstein. You know, like a really amazing
Just
Frankenstein.
a classic universal
Yeah,
monster.
yeah. That was always one of my favorite monsters as a kid. So
Fuck, I don't know, man.
otherwise,
Josh, that's a good question. I don't
It's
often do a
hard,
lot of Halloween stuff. Like,
yeah, I
but
haven't
this
I'm
could
done
be
always
like an adult thing, right? You're
right.
going to like
Yeah,
an adult
it.
situation.
That's a different kind of Halloween party. I've been at those too. Lots of naughty nurses.
I think you would have to go back to like a movie or TV.
Make sure you put a little trap door on the back of your outfit, Clay.
Uh, Well, that's where he's the party.
I'd have to do a TV show or cartoon character of some sort or movie character. Like I love those guys that go to Comic-Con and they're in the big fucking like exosuits or like Optimus Prime. They got like stilts
Yeah.
on and they actually lay down and transform into a truck. It's like, fuck, dude, you rock.
Yeah,
You remember when that
man.
one? You remember when that one guy came as a terror drone?
Yeah, right.
You could be Tuxedo Mask.
Don't you remember what's his face came as like Pythona and stuff? I mean, he went all out for his
James?
costumes.
Is that the guy
Yeah,
that wrote? Yeah, he
yeah,
was always
James.
something good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm always envious of the guys at the Comic Cons or the girls at the Comic Cons who are fucking all done out. I saw a Groot at Comic Con that was like 12 feet tall. The dude was on stilts as a giant fucking Groot
Nice.
tree. It was awesome.
That's cool.
And I saw one
Huh.
guy in a steampunk thing. He was in a wheelchair, but he dressed up the wheelchair to have like rotating shit and like a little whistle that popped up and steam came out like it was producing like
Hmm.
smoke or steam out of it. It was amazing. He was it was so fucking good. But I don't know.
Wow.
How about you, Josh?
I think I would probably like to dress in like a really authentic, awesome Mohawk Indian full battle headdress.
Without getting in, oh, you won't get in trouble because you're,
How would I get in trouble? I'm
yeah,
a
that's right.
Mohawk Indian.
Yeah, sorry,
He's
that's
a, he'd be appropriating his own culture.
yeah, which is totally
Yeah.
fine.
It's like that question. Well, no, I'm not going to say because you probably have to cut it out. So never mind. But yeah, appropriating your own culture.
But yeah, like war paint, the whole fucking headdress, all the cool shit.
That would be awesome. Or I might just do something simple. I absolutely love the robot from Eurotrip. Like that would just be
Oh yeah,
in my head. That would be fucking hilarious.
that'd be
I-
hilarious.
I'm
But
going to come with something really simple. I'm going to be Blunt Man.
Blunt Man and Chronic, baby.
That's right. No, I think if I was going to go something like complicated, like I wanted to wear like a full suit and I would endure that. I'd do something also classic, like Creature from the Black Lagoon, or like Predator, something like really kick-ass, awesome prosthetics and stuff. But I don't want to like have to wear that for like multiple hours. That would suck.
Yeah, every time I see the people at like a fan expo and you just see the things they're wearing, I was like, you must smell like a fucking laundry chute.
No shit.
Like it's
Hell, laundry chute would probably be an improvement.
yeah, right. It's probably a little bit nicer than what they actually smell like. Stank ass. And then how
Sour
do
assholes.
Rubber and perspiration. What was that comment I made in that? It was like old people and ass.
rubber and perspiration?
Yeah, rubber and perspiration. There's your title.
That's a good title, actually.
Oh yeah.
But how do you like pee in that too? Like, let's say you got to take a dump and you're in this massive Megatron outfit. What the fuck
You
do you
just
do?
hold it.
Well, you,
Hold it.
you either gotta build something in. I do remember reading a story about Tom Holland talking about how much of a pain it was to have to go to the bathroom once he had the Spider-Man costume on. So, and that's a pretty simple costume. Well,
Very simple. I remember
simple.
seeing a thing on Christian Bale. He was talking to Ben Affleck after
Mm.
Affleck got the job, and he's like, "What do you like? If you could give me any advice, what would it be?" He's like, "Make sure there's a zipper in the suit. That's it. To piss,
Yeah.
just make sure there's a zipper."
Simple.
And it does seem pretty fucking simple, right?
Where it depends. Didn't whose suit had nipples on it? Was that Val Kilmer's that had nipples on the suit?
Clooney's
One of
had
them did.
nipples. I think
Yeah,
Val
Clooney's
Kilmer's had
did.
Yeah,
nipples as
Clooney.
well.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Why would they
that's
do
awesome.
that? Why would they do
I
that?
don't know.
Nothing gay
If
about
they're gonna
having nipples
if
on
they're
your
if they're
suit.
gonna if they're gonna build nipples, they might as well have built in like kind of like a side cock down at the bottom.
Wait, wait.
I mean
What?
like an
Hold
extra
on.
cock holster.
Hold on. What's a side cock? Is that dick you're
Well,
getting on the side?
yeah, no, like the imprint of a cock going down one side. Like oh, that's like the suit's like skin tight, but then it's got to
Okay.
have that extra pouch for like the cock. You know,
Lucky guy. I don't even need any extra. They just build the suit the way it is, and I don't need any
like
extra place to put my
uh,
wiener. It's like an innie.
I
It
don't know.
fits perfectly.
I saw one of my ancestor suits of armor when I was at the Tower of London, and it had a massive Cod-Piece on it. And I was like, all right,
I can't
pretty
imagine those
cool.
guys like wearing that shit though. Like now the armor's light. Well, light enough, but back
Well,
then,
shit,
how much does
half
a
of
suit of
it's
armor weigh?
oh fuck, quite a bit. I mean, you got to figure probably what was it, 140 pounds or something. I don't know.
Holy fuck.
How the fuck do you fight with that?
Like a full set of plate armor was really heavy. Chainmail obviously wasn't as heavy, but it was still, I mean, look at D&D rules. They say like a chainmail shirt in D&D rules is 25 pounds just for the shirt or like the long tunic type shirt. That's just chainmail, not plate armor. Think about how much picking up like a steel plate weighs. Now think
Yeah.
about that all the way around your body,
And what, you're
you
gonna pull
know.
a sword out of its sheath and fight? Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here. You're dead. Like,
They
Yeah.
do it. They did it,
Yeah,
man.
well, they were incredible. They were doing the old school medieval workout. I don't know, like lift 4 winches before breakfast or something. I don't
well,
know.
actually, they were shorter back then than humans are now, so it wouldn't be
Well,
that
yeah, all that weight was compacting them down.
fuck.
But yeah, they were shorter. What cracks me up talking about shorter is, it's really weird how all the short chicks want the really tall dudes, and these tall dudes that are like nailing like these chicks that barely come above their side, their dick. That's how short they are.
Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you find like another tall woman to breed? Because you're just like lowering the genetics. Short person, tall person, whatever. Maybe they'll get lucky, maybe they won't. But you get two tall people, man, you're gonna fucking like you're gonna have like a Division 1 athlete for sure.
Well, I
Like,
don't think they're thinking of offspring. They're just thinking of getting off.
well,
And
yeah.
it's fun to fuck short girls. We all know that.
I agree. Unfortunately, I'm not tall enough to get them to even be fucking interested in me. So,
Well, you just
you
got to
know.
get really, really, really short ones.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got to go to like a country like I remember this interview. They were interviewing this Filipino girl. And she's like, "I like tall guys." They're like, "How tall for you?" And she's like, 5'7". I'm like, "Oh, my queen.
She looks at you and you're a fucking god to her.
When did you see the size of my Kong dong, which is average over here?" Yeah,
And then she's like, wait till you see the size of mine.
yeah. What'd you say there, Josh?
Sub 4 feet is what I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, we do have dwarfs here.
They exist.
Is that one of your kinks, Josh?
I wouldn't mind trying it. Yeah.
Uh, there's
I would. I would, but I
oh
mean,
yeah, like
I'm not like actively seeking it out, but
you
you know.
change all your settings to be under 4 feet tall, and you're like, I'm not
Yeah.
matching with anybody. There's nobody's
And
showing up.
oh, knowing my luck, a gay leprechaun would come to my door. It's like, I got a pot of gold for you. I'm like, no,
No, I had
no.
a girl show up on my dating app, but she was like really, really short, but she only had like 3 fingers on each hand.
Oh
Oh
So
shit.
man.
it wasn't just dwarfism. Oh my God, that
She's like one of those Peruvian fucking mummies.
yeah, but she's actually perfect to stir the cauldron with because she only has 6 fingers, so you only have to eat
I
six fucking bugles instead of
I don't
A
know.
10.
6 finger
I
cauldron stir.
Yeah.
I want to take a picture of her two fisting my cock, and all you see is just a total of six fingers.
Yeah. You look down and all you can think of is the penguin from Batman Returns. You're like, this is not
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, and it's going to be captioned the time I got abducted by an alien and given a hand job, and all you see is the hands.
That's so mean. But I mean, funny.
I'm going to hell. That's okay.
We all are, man. We all are.
Yeah,
Or we're gonna be
yeah.
reincarnated as a kid who used to think he was a
Fly
pilot
jet,
or something. I don't
fly
know.
planes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, my reincarnation is going to be like them waking up going, "Oh my God, the scrolling TikTok was forever," because that's all that's exciting in my life. Actually, you know what? Guess what? Guess who owns TikTok now?
Larry Ellison.
I don't know if Larry Ellison owns it or not, but it is controlled by someone who is like Larry Ellison.
I'm pretty sure it's Larry
Hmm.
Ellison's son.
It could be. It could be. That would make sense.
Nothing dangerous about that.
No, not at all. Not at all. We'll see. I don't have TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I don't care. But I mean,
I'm
I
I'm
should.
on it 5 minutes a week.
Me
Just
neither.
just when someone sends me a link, I'll maybe
Mm,
watch something
yeah,
because I dread losing my time to it.
yeah, I agree. I already lose too much
Exactly.
time. I already lose my time to X. I watch X stuff.
No, I never
Oh,
go on Twitter ever,
mm.
ever. Well, unless it's for the
Uh,
show here to post a link. Other than that, I
I
guess I
would
go on to
like,
post.
yeah,
Yeah, I go on to post shit
yeah.
for the show. But speaking of which, I should tell people if they want to send any listener questions our way, answers for everything podcast at gmail.com or answers for everything pod at gmail.com or message us on Instagram at AFE_pod. And yeah, the three of us will do our best to go through all the questions and answer everything for you or answer something for you.
Absolutely.
The weirder the questions, the better.
Please.
But but it can be anything. It can be completely serious too, and we'll try to give you a serious answer if it's a serious question, as well as probably some funny answers as well.
Wait, funny? We can do that?
We try.
Funny? Do you mean like funny? Haha? Are you laughing? What's so funny? Yes.
All right. Well, Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's my uncle.
Bob's my aunt and my uncle. He's both.
Until next time.
Yes, sirs. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace.
The best ones, the ones that eat and then throw it up.
Ah, yeah. You just don't want a blowjob from that because then it's like Toxic
No.
Avenger sucking on your dick.
Exactly.
All right, man. I'll be
Well, have
chatting
fun,
this
man.
week. Thanks. Should be good. I'll let you know about the tank museum. I'm pretty sure we're going because it's literally 3 minutes away from where we are.
You should go. They have one of the only, I mean, they won't be driving it around then, but they have one of the only still operational Tiger Ones in the world.
It's just it's 19 pounds, right? So 40 bucks Canadian just to
God,
go and
that's a lot.
I just paid like what 31 pounds, so like $65 to get into Windsor Castle.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I end up still getting to go over to England and I get to go to Portsmouth, that's like literally like an hour and a half or whatever train ride. I will go over to see the Tank Museum just because who knows if after this, if I'll, I mean, first of all, I don't know if I'm going to actually make it, but if I do make it, I don't know that I'll ever be back to England again.
Yeah,
So,
I don't, it's not at all on my list after this trip.
yeah, it's kind of what I figured. I know you won't be spending any time in London. There's like a
Just an
really
afternoon, late
Yeah,
afternoon.
there's a really big military museum in London that's really cool, but like I said, it's not really your bag. But you should go to the Tank Museum. It's got one of the world's biggest collections of historical armor.
I have an
So,
employee, ex-employee who used to work with for me, and she's been living in London for like 16 years now. And we chat once in a while. So I sent her a message saying I'm going to be out there June 6th. I only have like late afternoon to early evening available. If you are in London, you want to meet up downtown, have a drink and eat a meal. And she's like, well, I don't live in London now. I live in Kent, but it's a train ride. If you're going to be in town, I'll head out and see you. So that's kind of cool. The
that's
last
nice.
couple of times we haven't been able to like meet up. And then when I was in Riga, Latvia, in like 2018,
Mm.
um, putting stuff up on Instagram, and then she sends me a message right away. She's like, "Wait, are you in Riga right now?" I was like, yeah." She was, "Oh my God, what are you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "Getting on a plane and flying to Dublin." She was like, "Oh my God, that fucking blows. I'm literally going to Riga tomorrow." I was like, "Motherfucker." So, like, she was literally going to Latvia the same day I was flying out of Latvia. How fucking cool would that have been, right? In all countries,
It
Latvia?
would have been hilarious if you didn't know that and you were in the airport and you're like
Yeah.
walking by each other and you just kind of look at each other like,
Yeah.
no, really?
Yeah. Would have been
That would have
fucked
been
up.
funny.
Because I mean, I've
Yeah.
run into people in airports before, and it's really, really weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Salt
Yeah.
Lake City, ran into a server from Boston Pizza. I'm walking out of my gate, like from my plane, and going to my connection gate, and I walk by, and we're like staring at each other, and I stop. I'm like, Kate. She's like, Clay. I was like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm going to Mexico. You? I go, coming home from Mexico? What the fuck? So my guess is she was getting probably on the plane that I got off, right?
Yeah. That's
How we?
hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
those little things like that that just kind of really show how the world is such an interconnected place sometimes.